And hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? As promised, we are back, the duo of Roots and Nash. And hey, I would like to say to every one of you guys, Tibai Bapule, everyone, because this is, of course, MEA x FEAI LAN Festival, and this is one of the biggest LAN tournaments you're going to see in all year round. This is not just one of your favorite games coming in, that is, of course, your Mobile Legends, but of course, there's way more tournaments and way more esports being played. Some of them which you recognize already, there's BGMI, there's FC Football for both PC and mobile, and then, of course, there's chess for all the geeks out there, and then again, our OG favorite, Dota 2 as well. So, going in, you guys must register and lock in the dates for the LAN tournament, which is going to be held at the beautiful city of Aswal in Mizoram, and the hall will be our Dentouma Hall at the dates of 16th through the 18th of October. This is not just a small tournament, guys. Top 8 teams are actually going to make it to the LAN, so that is big. There hasn't been any other tournament with top 8 teams going to the LAN. So we are going to have a lot of fun and a lot of exciting entertainment and action as well. Well, let's talk about a bit about our sponsors. That is, of course, going to be Vista, because they are the developers of the game and they have been very gracious and supportive of us, giving us 1 lakh diamonds. After that, of course, there's CK Hyundai as our another sponsor as well. And then, of course, the management, which has been squeaky clean. It has been done by TTS Esports. And of course, the seamless internet connection which you're seeing right now, no lags, no jitters, that is of course Next Gen being our internet sponsors for this tournament. So without further ado, let's drop in live to today's game. And of course, you guys recognize this voice. This is your guy, Roots Official. Along with me is none other than the person you guys have heard hyping it up. It is going to be Ash Teasy on the ground with me. So Ash, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Bruce. Thank you for the warm welcome you just gave us, to me as well as the viewers and the organizers as well. That was a hell of a lot introduction, and it was actually, we do these things like cast easy, casta me. So you're like host dudes, like the one who do the better hosting. So thank you for the beautiful intro. And now we are back into the draft phase. Already we can see 6 bans done by both the sides, and it will be Fedrin, Lancelot, 1-1. Targeted bans onto the Fedrin, I will say, because Lemon is kind of a player who can go for the Fedrin. Even the Lancelot is a respect ban for Lemon. As well as, Dakusena is right now playing with the new jungler, that is Lemon. Before that, we saw Kiasi doing great in the jungle section, but in this tournament, I just saw that it is Lemon who is going for the jungle. And every tournament right now I'm saying it's Lemon who is going for the jungle for Dakusena. So that change is actually a big change for their team, because Kashi is kind of well with the Hayabusa as well as Suyu. And his hero pull was actually a little bit less. But Lemon has a great hero pull, and he can actually acquainted with a lot of, you can say, junglers into the utility section as well as into the mobility section. But now, as we can see, the Alucard got banned from the side of Dakusena. They're right now prioritizing the Tigreal for them, as well as Zaz going for the Lapu. Lapu is actually a thing we're gonna see in this game because he is quite good with the Lapu Lapu.
Honestly, I feel that Lapu Lapu is one of the god of all fighters right now in the meta and Mobile Legends. Only to be countered by a few heroes like the Esmeralda. So I wouldn't mind banning out the Esmeralda, because we have seen yesterday what Esmeralda is capable of when in the right hands, as we saw. But hey, there is the goal lanes being prioritized, as we see. Of course, in the support meta, if you're coming in, the goal lanes are which you are banking on. Those are your investments. And hey, investment policies are subjected to market failures. So if the market is not right, your goal laners are going to have a hard time. Kind of surprising that the YSS just got banned right now, and it was open for the first phase and still didn't get picked up. But hey, Ash, we finally are going to see an assassin coming in. It is going to be the Hayabusa on the Lemon. As you said, Lemon can play both styles. He can play the support utility junglers as well as play those assassins. So it is going to be really interesting to see. But oh, look at that, Ash. Tyro jungle, really?
Maybe is in a comfort way for the side of team blue right now. And with a Clint coming in, I'm not sure. We're going Clint against Funny Valentine, who has a wider hero pool in the gold section. He can go with the Harith, he can go with the Beatrix, he even can go for the Nathan as well. And he's well known for his Nathan and Irithel play, but they banned the Irithel. That means they were actually wanted the Granger into their side. And when we saw a Granger ban from the side of RIP, we just thought that no, it's time for the side of Dakusena to go for something else. But then, right now it's okay.
Oh my.
Yesterday also we saw the Bruno coming in. Now also we're gonna see the Bruno coming in, but this time it's Funny Valentine. Previous one it was actually Prime. And both of them have equal hero pool, and their playstyle is that kind of same as well. But I rely on Funny Valentine more because he's kind of a player who actually play very defensive from the early game, and then when he got the spike into his hand, the damage as well as the goal, he engages into the ganks, and from the backline he play very safely and tries to take up some kills for himself. And in the late game, Funny Valentine is the one who can even snatch a maniac for himself. So this is why I'm not boasting him, I'm just saying because I have seen his play a lot of times. But about Lemon is actually he's the new player, new jungler in their team, so maybe the synergy will work or not. I'm not sure, because previous month I just saw Kiashi doing greatness with this side, but right now Kiashi is not there. It's Lemon jungler for the side of Dakusena. Here we are, guys, into the Land of Dawn for the game number 1 of BO3 series at MEX FEAI Grand Fest Season 1. It is between Team Revenge's Power versus Dakusena, RIP versus DS. And let me tell you guys, whoever winning will be getting a ticket into the Swiss stage. And this is the BO3 series, so you have 3 chances. So let's start it, Roots.
Yes, definitely excited as we are for the action unfolding. And honestly, I have nothing to say about Dakusena because they are, of course, they have made their name, right? We have seen them in the cast tournament as well. They were the finalists in that tournament, and they had actually, Ash, beaten ABM. Yes, ABM, who have been one of the striking fears of Indian community into their deaths. So this is Dakusena, of course, no introductions needed, and we all know the potential of every player in that team. What am I looking at is how Revenge's Power or RIP are gonna play with the Clint and Dairoth. Is this kind of a comfort pick, or is this actually going to be a smart move here? There are some times where the non-meta picks actually surprise the opponents and they get the one-up on them. But look at that, Peekaboo helping Jazz totally in that fight, and that is also a strategic move, Ash, because Peekaboo is going to hit level 4 with his tank as well, because the tank is going to get that mid lane wave as well. So I think Comet Turtle, this is going to be both the mid laners getting their level 4 buff, and that is really important with the implosion and of course the faded airstrike.
As soon as he, oh my goodness, Quad Shadow there connected into the goal laner, but will not taking a fight at this point. But Bruno is getting a lot of damage. Judith coming in, Abyssal Strike. Oh my goodness! Before that, Clint managed to take down the Bruno, and it's the first blood coming out for the side of Revenge's Power. But there you go, 1-for-1 is the trade. Oh, with the burst coming off with the feather airstrike, but the rotation of Aitatsu is quite good. Clearing up the mid first, then going for the EXP help, and from the side of, that is on goal laner and the jungler. Oh my goodness, Lapu Lapu just enter into the fight, managed to take down the Dairoth. Now it's a free turtle for Lemon.
That was just a 1v1 take on, and Jazz just cleared the house with Dairoth, so that is gonna be a free turtle. But I think Team Revenge's Power is actually going for it. Okay, look at that.
Towards the backline, the burst comes in, Tidal, oh my goodness. In the meantime, he finds the way for the turtle there. Bravest Fighter comes in, Zaz will be finding another kill on the Xbox there. Feraga was Frederick will be getting down, Implosion came in, but the Tigreal will be taken down. Double kill will be secured onto the Kadita as a sliver of HP. We're gonna see execution coming in by the side of Lemon.
Wow, that was some finish. And as did you notice, Jazz just used 2 Bravest Fighters in that team fight, not 1 but 2. That just speaks of how good the Lapu Lapu is. Such a balanced fighter, isn't he? And look at Funny Valentine. As you said, he is one of the smartest goal laners of his time, and he is not taking any measures. He's gonna clear the bottom lane in just 3 minutes of the match. That is something for Bruno, and they're still fighting going on. Look at that. Doesn't even care about his top lane. He is gonna rotate fully to the bottom lane right here.
See, that was an overextension. Feather Airstrike comes in. Zaz is right now zazzing the way because he will be taking out the Balearic there, as well as Bruno engages. It will be securing double kill after taking out the tier. Plane got down with Hayabusa being there. Now tier 2 is in danger for bot. As I said to you, I mean, this is how Funny Valentine's plays. He waits for the perfect moment to clutch, to engage. He doesn't go for the first turtle. He actually waits for it. Otherwise, I mean, he will take up the gold spike into his hand and then will engage. This is a play style which I feel like Kyle, Funny Valentine, even not Prime, because these two guys of India actually tilted toward this play style. I mean, first we will play safe. We'll actually make sure that we'll have enough gold to engage. But now Coach Shadow comes in. Slaver of HP moment for the Balearic will be taken out easily by the Hayabusa. Lot of dances went into the mid side.
Definitely so, and there's just so much pressure coming in from Dakusena, and there's no reply from Revenge's power. Honestly, I think they are looking for revenge at this moment, because game number 1 is kind of looking at a finish point already from the start and the get-go. Khadija, look at that! Tig reeled with the predictions. Oh my god, Ash, that is something right here. Khadija, as soon as she used the waves to get away, Tigreal, no, Khadija had no escapes. And that is where Tigreal chose to strike off. And talking about strikes, there's a Feathered Airstrike once again. Dakusena are using their skills to perfection. They do not even hold back. And look at Dyrot doing a 1v2 here.
Actually, the Hayabusa will be in the safer zone. Mobility comes in once again. This is the Quad Shadow with the Ogi Shadow kill.
Wow.
Will be taken out easily by the Hayabusa. No more pressure there. Bursa right now will be taking a blood here. Maybe. Okay, the burst comes in. As well as Funny Valentine is engaging there. My goodness, Blitzler with the bravest shot. Going in. Will be getting a lot of damage from the Cartiers. Will be taken down as well. It's a shutdown for Zaz after taking that godlike. Even the burst comes in with the Feather Airstrike, but the kill was so far. I mean, Balearic managed to escape at the moment, but the spike, the damage, the goal is right now in the hand of Bruno is too much. Even he took the red buff away from Diroth as well. Clint coming in, they're giving a lot of damage to Bruno, but Bruno will be still standing there. Kadita comes in, Tides will be going out. For the Bruno, that's a bullseye. Okay, going in right now.
Going in.
Okay.
He's not done. He wants more.
He will be taking more. Was a bait coming in there. Feather Airstrikes comes in. Viraga armor will be gone off for that Xbox though. Now it is actually domination from the side of Dakusena. They're not going back. They're not taking any lot. Okay, Flickers comes in. Balearic with the ult. Bruno in a very dangerous position. Will be taken out by Diroth there. But Oogie Shadow Kills comes in. Unstoppable for Lemon. Now, okay, last Insanity as well. But will be missing out the Shadow there. He just thought that he can go and popped it onto the Hayabusa. But the Shadow was on. He managed to escape back into the safer zone.
This DS is definitely different from what we have witnessed throughout the years. This DS is literally jumping in, playing as aggressive as they can, and they are showing the high-level macros that they have. Rough waves connecting, but that is actually not going to be the end of Haitatsu. As we look at it, Naruto Uzumaki gets taken out. Oh my god, this is pure micro game right here, Ash. They are just beating the Revenge's power on every level right now. Finally, that was kind of a personal attack actually from Uncle right there, taking out the Bruno, but at what cost? The team is right now at a deficit of 6k gold, and right now the 7 minutes, and they are actually going for the turret, inhibited turret right now. Wow, that is some display. Not even caring about anything, but look at Dairoth and Borg sneakily trying to steal that turtle away. And I think Hayabusa knows about it, but they're not going to do much about it. That is actually very smart of them actually to take it away, because the turtle now means that the Lord is going to be delayed by 1 minute at least. Yep. So that is going to give them some breathing room to do something else here. But hey, look at that. We'll still have some damage on that Clint. Okay, look at that damage. This is going to be something. But Feather Airstrike. Oh my god.
So it's you know what I mean. That turtle still was a great thing, and they managed to take out the turtle there. Now 9-minute slot will comes in, but that was the plan of DS actually. They were not about to take that turtle. They were about to take the 8-minute slot. What just happened off cam? Hayabusa 1v1 with Dirot. And it was actually Zirex falling down in the hand of Lemon there and managed to send him to the heaven side or to the hell side. I'm not sure because he is Dirot, one of the abyssal hero. But now Feather Airstrike comes in. This is the Forza who is giving a lot of vision. And you know what? The cooldown is so less. Okay, Belleric engages at this moment, comes forward, will push down there with the Tigreal being already present over the front line. What we are talking about. Look at the builds coming in. You can see here already built up that twin swing for the CD cooldown. Okay, Lapu Lapu went inside for the engage. The fighter 4-man there. Clint will be taken down first, and from the behind we can see Tigreal managed to take down the Belleric. Lapu Lapu falls down in the hand of Xbox, but Kavita didn't manage to survive. Your godlike coming on for Lemon here, as well as only the Dirok surviving with the minions getting cleared. And also minions are coming forward for the side of Dakusena. Maybe this is the end coming in, because 4 members are still standing strong, and I don't feel this D-Rock can defend the base at this moment. Okay, he was about to take a 5 legendary coming on for the Lemon. Easy peasy, guys, because it's Dakusena just claiming the throne for themselves by taking out
easy
the crown.
peasy, lemon squeezy, guys. As we saw Lemon doing it so easily. 802 KDA, but hey, Jazz on that Lapu Lapu, showing us why he has been the EXP god for a good season or 5 seasons. Actually, he has been a supreme global offlaner, and that is how he finishes things off. 927 is the KDA, and the way he managed those waves up top and supported his teams throughout the turtle fight, throughout the bottom lane, just shows that there's miles of difference between just somebody who's XP laning versus somebody who has made it his bread and butter. Look at the situation right here. Look at the scoreboard, Ash. 23-6. There's so much damage. In fact, Lapu has more damage than the entire team. The Fasa at 25, Bruno at 22, Lapu with 27% damage. That is something. And, yeah.
Everything is high for the Lapu. He taken 27%. He given 27% damage, taken 31% damage, 70% team fight participation, everything. He just throwed everything. He's the real MVP, so he got it, as well as Haitatsu. This guy's execution, this guy's opening was too great. I mean, that's why every time I tell you're playing against Haitatsu, you should ban the Kalea and Tigreal. Otherwise, you will be in a hell position, because this guy with the Tigreal and Kalea is actually a pain in where you know. And he can actually rotate the game. A roamer who can rotate the game. I know one, it's Keyboy, and then I know the second one is Apex, and then the third one is actually the Haitatsu. And Haitatsu is one of them, as well as the Funny Valentine. You should prepare for the gameplay of Funny Valentine. You should actually take him down more than anyone, because when he gets the spike, he will just engage again and again, again and again. He will not go back, because he know that he can take you down, and he will just stay there and will take you down. He'll never go back or never going to rotate to any lane other than taking you down. And now you're gonna see the difference between yesterday's pick in the second game and this pick. We saw the Martis coming for 2 times. This time I'm damn sure there will be a change in draft. This is why you should follow the Mythic Leaderboard teams. They know the game. They actually know how to play the BO3. You cannot go for the same draft in a BO3, because your enemies already studied you and already prepared for it. They might go for the same draft and can take you down. Look at that. They will be banning a Lapu Lapu here. Respect to a Zaz. But they don't know this Zaz can go for the Uranus. He can also go for the Esmeralda. And this Jazz is also good with the Arlot as well. So, I mean, how many heroes are you gonna ban for him? How many heroes are you gonna ban for him? White purple player cannot be stopped by banning. He can only stop by a good execution onto his lane. Because from the beginning, if you will see Roots, they give a rotation. Tank and the jungler and the mid laner actually give a rotation towards the top, but the tank went to the goal lane. This is how the execution works. Let's see if they can break it out in the second game. 1-1. See, this is the thing I was talking. I mean, banning the Lapu, banning the Lancelot, you are just forgetting one of the meta guy. 1-1.
Oh my god, that is one of the biggest mistakes I've seen. I mean, the 1-1 has been banned out throughout this whole tournament. And honestly, guys, this is what Daku Sena does. They get into your minds, they get into your heads. The same they did against ABM as well. And you were pointing out that Apex can deliver his team, dictate his team. Well, Haitatsu is right now up there because he has beaten ABM and he has shown that his captaincy and his roaming abilities are no less. And that is what happened. Yes, this game, last game, was the fastest game in the round of 64. The fastest end we actually saw. And that just opened chances for 1-1 to be kept open. That is a goal laner you never almost keep open. To counter that, they have picked up the Kufra, but it is honestly going to be really hard. And look at that, Ash. They have left open the YSS as well. So two of the signature must-ban heroes are right now open, along with the Ruby, who can actually kind of counter the Kufra as well. So this is blunders when you talk about it. Pressure being faced by RIP, and that might just lead to the tombstone, as we can see already.
Of course, but now it is the time for the Boogie Monster, as you mentioned yesterday. Okay, they just showed it into the panel, but no, they're actually going for the Alpha. I'm not sure about it. You're going against the Eastern Chin with Alpha? Someone who is not even in the league here? No, bro, this is not actually gonna work. Okay, no, it's the Martin. Yesterday, there was a Martis pick which took the game into the third set. Now again, we're gonna see a Martix pick coming in, and with a flicker, that means maybe he's trying for the EXP, or maybe he's taking his time to set up the build for the jungle. But Martix into the EXP against a Ruby, bro, you're not good. I mean, it is okay with the jungle, but not to the EXP lane. And now taking out the Fursa, you're also giving a chance to Peekaboo Predator. We're going with I mean, Kadita Fursa done. So he can go for the Kimi, or he can also go for the Lilia as well. Even the Zetian is open, so Zetian could be works greater here with the Ishanshin out there. Zetian Ishanshin combo actually works, and there you go. They will be banning the Shukshin as well. Now it's time for the pick coming in by RIP. So RIP has a lot of heroes open, but they're opting Franco. And let me tell you, RIP, one thing, that this Franco's hook, Bloody Hunt, everything is immune by the first skill of YSS. So if you're preparing this Franco for 1-1 or YSS, this is not a good call, because 1-1 have an inbuilt immune, which you can say an inbuilt purify, and Ishanshin is immune to each and every hook and Bloody Hunt of Franco. Therefore, we call him the broken meta. The broken meta of
I mean, the Sicilian does make sense because there are just so many options left. And is this kind of a draft which we are seeing in the wrong side? Because Peekaboo is actually a global Selena, multiple times global Selena. This guy has over 2,000 to 3,000 matches with Selena, and he actually banned it out, along with the Yuzong, which is favorite for Jazz. So definitely this is Daku Sena showing that they can pick more than just one heroes or their favorite heroes. And the Martyrs, I kind of like it. The Martyrs can kind of be overpowering to the Yushenshin in the early game, and then of course he can kind of counter the Funny Valentine if he can just get in the kill before 1-1 unlocks the crossbow of tank. But it is going to be important to see what is going to go and get locked in next. But Haitatsu is going to pick up that Franco, and that will be a good counter for that Martis, unless Sanguine Claws and Kufra can do something about that.
Not only the firstest match in round of 64, this is also the first match of MEA where I'm seeing a Ben got picked in the mid lane. I never saw a Bane, and this is from a Mythic Leaderboard team, Daku Sena, prioritizing Ben into the mids. And this is actually gonna work here, because you know what? When the Kufra comes in and the Sharkwave will goes out, the Kufra's Tyrant's Revenge will actually get vested. I mean, he can counter it down there. So it is actually going to work here, and also we're going to see the Gushan coming in. Okay, a Gushan in a tournament with a Martis going into the EXP. So are we going to see the fastest game again or in MEA? Because I'm not sure about it. All the mage mid lane picks there. Zetian comes in, and then we saw the Gushan as well. Everything is right now clear that maybe RIP wants to get RIP here.
I mean, as did you look at the situation though? Yes, the question was picked. We were thinking of the Martis in the jungle, but did you guys notice? Funny Valentine is actually gonna be playing the YSS jungle here, as this is gonna be Lemon on that 1-1 right here. So role swaps being done as well. So DS is just looking at it like a scrim or a practice match. They are gonna try multiple roles. They are gonna try the heroes which they haven't played yet. Because why not? I mean, if you're finishing off the fastest game ever in this tournament, and as well as doing something which is crazy like Bane mid, well, I don't have anything to say. These guys have beaten ABM before, so these guys know their tricks. So how long is it gonna take? Let us know down in the comments. This is gonna be game number 2 coming in. Dakusena versus Revenge is Power, RIP. Who is gonna get the RIP will be the final question here. And yes, this is match point, so whoever wins the series is actually going straight to the round of 64. So I'll take on the line, but look at the hook!
Iron Hook just ironized that Irithel there. Now the Revenge is Power. Have to show the revenge in this match. It's a do or die set for them. And again, Funny Valentine with Ishan Chin will be taking out there the Sicilian. It is Zaire will be taken down easily. I mean, not Sicilian, it's actually the jungler. Jungler for jungler. Okay, that's a nice trade coming in. Iron Hook once again conducted, as well as the crossbow tang. But the crossbow tang is actually not open, so it's a sliver of HP movement. Inch of HP actually for the Cupra. Irithel managed to take down the Franco there. Not enough damage coming in by the 1-1 though. So it's actually a win-win for the side of Revenge's Power. They actually took the revenge. Even though there was a moment when I thought that 1-1 will be taking out the kills, but it was actually the Irithel who got a kill there. But now, okay, the Sanguine Claws connected. Bad impact as well. Actual potential gang, but there you go. Off-cam kills got secured by Dakusena, and this is actually Funny Valentine taking down Gushan once again. Reverse
twice in a row. That's twice in a row that Gushan got taken out in the early game inside his own jungle, and that just shows how aggressive Dakusena plays. And honestly, this is something, this is the gameplay which Dakusena is showing is doing all the difference here. When you are so aggressive and when you're so blessed with these micro capabilities, it is really hard for a team to decide, and if you panic, you are just gonna throw the whole game away. And that is what this cushion picks looks like here. Not only did they throw out the 1-1, but also picked up the cushion. But he might get a kill now. Oh, look at that though. 1-1 is still surviving. He is finally gonna get his death. But up top, what is going on?
The straight buff just got still away, and then we saw a kill onto the Irithel as well. It was actually Iron Hook, Haitatsu getting a kill onto the Irithel, the roamer, taking down the goal laner. But it was actually, Lemon just pushed away all those effects so that he can go for the crossbow tank, but it didn't got open. And that moment, the jungle comes up as well. He's got trapped there by 2 people, but now the flickers comes in as well as the bat feast from the Sicilian, and the Sicilian is kind of chasing down there, but Irithel comes in. Okay, the shockwaves as well. Right now, onto the 4 members might dismantle from the fight as well, because if they will be taking the fight here, I feel like they will lose this fight. They see decimation comes in. Is the 1-1 being taken down? And I told you, if you're gonna take a fight here, you might lose that fight. It's actually happened.
That is exactly what happened.
They got a kill there. Revenge is Power, but is the revenge is actually coming in, or it is it Team Dakusena going for a rest in peace moment for them?
In my mind, I'm like, maybe Revenge is Power just lost the first game because they wanted to, and they wanted to show how good Revenge feels. But bottom lane, there's some actions doing, and this Irithel is giving decent damage here, guys. So in the late game, Sicilian and Irithel, they might do something here.
Ooh, missed it, the hook. And now, Gushan coming in, taking down Zaz there. This is actually funny game for everybody, because both laner and jungler swap their position. Bane in the mid. If you don't win this game, actually, they are giving you this game to win. So you have the chance to go for the third game. And but no, the buff will be taken away once again from the red side, and now the turtle on. I feel like it will be an easy turtle for the side of Dakusena, but Funny Valentine didn't reach yet, whereas the Kufra and the Co with the Sicilian, with the Gushan already started the turtle dance there. And there you go with the reverse health. Here we have Funny Valentine victory. Let's see, the retreat comes.
Let's go.
So a class still happens. Shut down onto the Funny Valentine there. Bad Fist as well as Impact coming in. Now got a kill onto the Cushion there. But still now Zaz in a very bad position. Will be taken away. Okay, it was not Zaz actually. It was actually Predator who will be taken down by the Marches there. But 1v1. Okay, it's Lemon going into 1v1 against that Irithel. Will be finding a kill there. Martis right now split pushing the bot as well as the mid tier is also in a very bad situation. May be taken out as well for the side of Revenge's power.
Exactly so, and honestly, that has been a really good takedown. Look at that, Cooper trying the flicker technique here, but he missed it out. And this is gonna be the Stark Weeds coming in. Easy kills all day, as we can see. So many kills coming in, and honestly, Dakusena are taking it kind of easy. I think they are like, okay, let the boys have some fun, and then we might just come in. Look at that. I feel so bad for this Kushinash.
That got down there. Martis with the Mortal Coil coming in. Ishanshin will be marked here. Will be taken down by the killing spree. Decimation is still on with the Martis. I feel like we'll be going for a shot now. She will be going for a bluff, you can say. But that was the moment when I was laughing. You know why? Because Kufra first jumped in, the Bloody Hunts comes in, then the Shockwave comes in. I mean, he doesn't got the chance to even flinch or to cast the Titan's Revenge. So that was the moment I was laughing. I mean, he was totally stunned and all the CCs comes to him, and once again look at that body comes up to him. I mean, the Cobra, okay, missed his Titan Revenge. Flickers comes in, we'll be having the escape here, but now the Martis is going in. Flickers also comes in by Predator, but Martis will choose to flew away from the movement. Okay, the higher note. My goodness, he was about to go. Comes in, and now Cecilian in a very bad position might get taken away. Yup, it is Layman who will be eating away Cecilian here, and the blue buff will be gone from the hand of Kushan as well. Turtle being on, I feel like it will be an uncontested turtle again.
Easy it is, because honestly DS are doing something which we do not understand, but obviously they are getting it. Oh, look at 1-1 getting the Martis easily, and she's just gonna finish it off with some basic attacks. Gushen is gonna support the same fate as well, so there is nothing you can do about it. DS are having such a great moment. Oh my god.
Iron Hook, Bloody Hunt, double for the Ishanshin. Mountain Chakra comes in, going against that Irithel. Okay, just managed to turn down. Triple for here for the Funny Valentine. He got Maniac in the... Oh my goodness. Can he go for a Maniac in the jungle as well? No. Kupra just managed to escape. Actually, I was getting hyped for that. I mean, I have casted for a Maniac in the goal, but he was an Irithel. And now I was about to see a Maniac on the jungle as well. I would have texted him, bro, what is this? I mean, you're taking Maniac everywhere, but the... Dual blades will pierce down Funny Valentine at this moment, because it was the Kushans taking the revenge for Revenge's power.
Yes, finally some revenge at least for Revenge's power, cause they are not having a great night tonight. They have lost the first match in record time, and they're kind of in a situation where they might lose the second match of tonight as well and get eliminated from this situation. The cushion pick is really controversial and has not worked out, but hey, look at that Iron Hook. I think that might be a mistake here, because Haitatsu is gonna pay back with his own life. 1-1 somehow trying to fight it out. Look at that, Ash.
Then we'll go for the crossbow tang. Okay, missed it. The Kupra got alive there, but how much time is there for escaping? Uncle Blaze will be taken away by Lemon, and in the meantime we saw 1v1 with the Martis. It cost the Ruby his life, and now Cecilian got down with the Mountain Chopper, and even the house, I mean, Bane was there to contribute the kill, and now Gushen is doing a hide and bush situation. Maybe, I mean, ambush there, and will be taking down the Bane. He's trying for it, but now Bane is going 1v1 against the Irithel, or actually forcing out the tier 2. Gushen from the backline coming in, and will be taking out Bane, but in the meantime, they managed to secure the Lord.
Yeah, the boost from the beer of Bane just wasn't enough. He got a lot of heal, but that just wasn't enough. Gushen was there to take him out. But that is not what you're looking at if your Revenge is power. Gushen is supposed to take objectives if you're jungler. Oh!
Mountain Shocker, double for Lemon there, and got a shutdown from Gushan as well. It's a killing spree after taking out the Bane and got a kill onto the 1-1 as well. And now Martis coming in with the decimation as well. Flickers comes in, double kill with the decimation on the Ishan Chin. Now Heavy Crossbow comes in as well. Irithel will not be finding a kill on the Franco. He managed to escape in the perfect time, but the Lord is marching down towards the base of Revenge's power.
This is such an important fight for RIP right here, because they are just minutes away from losing their whole series and the tournament. So this is where they have to do something here, guys. This is where they have to dig down deep and become serious about this whole confrontation. Gushan, if he's playing for the kills, he must get a kill on either 1-1 or the YSS, and then his team has to do it all here, because that is what you can do with the Gushan, honestly. You are not there for majority of the fights, you are just there for the majority takings. But look at that, one more bloody hunt coming in. What can you even do? It's the favor and it's the luck of Kufra there that there wasn't much backup coming in, else it would have been RIP for him as well. So there's just some chances which RIP has to take, as the Lord has some time, so there's just some moments where RIP can do something. The goal lead isn't that much, it is just 3k, so maybe Dakusena can be beaten here. Maybe there will be a second chance for Revenge's power in this situation and confrontation, unless they can do something here.
Tyrant's Revenge, Mountain Shocker, everything got wasted there, but the kill goes to the side of Revenge's power. Now the crossbow tank will be taking out the Kufra, and the chunky minions are right now in the hallway of the inhibitors. Might find a way to take down the Ruby, and the Bane goes in for the execution, but will not be finding any kill there. And now the Gushan comes in to clear up the minions, goes against the 4 bombers. Bloody hand, everything just got casted. That was not a good decision for this Gushan to goes in when the Franco is out there. Now the fight comes in, Gushan got down, as well as a shutdown for the Martyrs. Double secured by the side of Team Dakusena. It's Peekaboo Predator, and now Irithel got down as well. 1-1 is going inside, and the Bad Fist comes in, as well as the impact is there, but still there's the time to defend the inhibitor, and they managed to defend it again, going for another inhibitor in the mid. Once again got all the way. Iron Nukes come onto the Sicilian. Ruby find a kill onto the Ceci, and there you go, Kufra will be taken down. It's actually a wipe out, but Gushan comes in once again with all those 12 blades. Might clear out the minions. Yup, he does it, but now the minions also got cleared from the base. Now the one minion is entering into the base, and maybe find a kill onto that Franco, because he's in a inch bar of HP, and Gushan is what is that?
Wait!
There, Iron just comes in, and the Gushan was taking down Mountain Shocker as well. A lot of damage on the Irithel, double for the Ishan Chin, and might get a triple. No, it's a mega kill for this is a hell a lot things, guys. Team Dakusena just played it with a fun way and managed to secure the series with a 2-0 clean sweep. What a game it was.
Wow.
Congratulations, boys, you did it well. And now you got a ticket for the Swiss stage.
Oh my lord, that was just vintage Dakusena right there, doing anything they can. I mean, look at Hitatsu's build. Look at him. He doesn't even care about defensive items. All he cares about is how many hooks he can land. He and Jazz were having a competition, and honestly, that last one was just the example of it. Hitatsu hooks onto one, Ruby gets in flickers and gets someone else with the I am offended, and just like that, it is a clean house. And Levin shining in the goal lane as well, with Funny Valentine, of course, almost getting a maniac in that jungle, just shows how versatile this lineup really is. So, no doubt that wasn't a fluke when they beat ABM, and now they're here for more. Now they're here for the victory after losing to IGN. This is DS showing us that they are hungry for more victory. For RIP fans, well, they did try to play their best, but they were up against the best as well. So somebody has to lose, and this is going to be RIP for now, right now. Well, revenge is power, so RIP, I hope that the revenge comes in back once again. But for now, it is going to be your Dakusena who is going to make it directly into MEA, FEAI, Swiss stage, and we are going to see a lot more of them, and I am hyped to see a lot more of their action.
They call me a hero.
And hello, fans and girls of IGN, as well as the other team as well. Here we are back again. It's MEA x FEAI time. And yes, this is gonna be the last match of the evening, the last series, and we are gonna see yet again a brilliant team coming into straight off the Swiss stage. And yes, this is a LAN tournament, guys. Top 8 teams making it to the grand finals, and that is going to be held in the beautiful city of Aswal, Mizoram, at our Dentahuma Hall at the dates of October 16 to 18. So mark the dates, get ready, and we are going to see you there live. And it is not just going to be Mobile Legends, it is going to be, of course, a lot of your favorite games, including BGMI, Dota 2, chess, and FC Football for both PC and mobile. Yes, this is a great tournament, and this isn't possible without our gracious sponsors. Of course, Vista, the developer companies of Mobile Legends, they have sponsored us with 1 lakh diamonds. And of course, there's CK Hyundai as our sponsors as well. The management being beautifully done by DTS Esports. And yes, the internet partners, of course, what is possible without a great internet connection? It is going to be Next Gen doing it in the series. So without further ado, let's go. This is going to be, of course, Roots Official, and of course, it is going to be AskTZ who are going to be entertaining you guys tonight in this beautiful game of best of 3 series, round of 64. And Ash, how do you feel about both the teams right now?
I mean, I feel a lot good because both of the teams have prepared themselves for the round of 64. They've already won in the round of 256 as well as 128. And now they're here into the round of 64. And one of the team is IGN, the OG team, which we all know before 2019. Even someone from that team who is well known in our community is right now playing in some other squad, but still, which is someone who represented India in MSC. Actually, he played from Nepal side, but he's the second player from India who is actually went to MSC. So obviously that was a proud moment when I saw him in the MSC from the side of T2K. But I also feel like if they will continue grinding like this, they might go with the whole squad into the MSC or M7 or M8. Not clear about it, guys, but still, I have hope. Because it's just like yesterday, Warrior of Wills having hope to win the game. That's like me, AskTZ, also having the hope that our game, our Indian community scene will also goes to the global level. But now let's talk about the draft. Kalaya, Baksha, Ishan Chen, 3 important heroes in this meta, current meta. Two from the jungle, which is, you can say, one from S tier and one from double S tier jungle will be taken out, and one from S tier roam, that is a Kalaya, will be taken out as well. And being Kalaya out, I feel like Respect will be going for the Hayabusa or for the Lancelot as well. And he's quite good with the Xbog nowadays. So it's like the IGN is back. They won the Cast Clash, and now they are here to claim the throne for the MEA x FEAI. And look at that. If you're going for the Lapu Lapu, you are missing out one of the greatest winning lane EXP laner, that is a CC, and he will already, as soon as possible, will get prioritized by Mirio, the star boy. And I have a lot of names, you know, Roots, I gave a lot of nicknames to this team players. Aaron the God, I call him. Aaron the Creator, I call him Aaron the God. Mirio, the star boy. Witch, the real witch. And Respect, the super retry, I call him. Because his retry is kind of, every time his retry is on to the point. And he's the retry god of Indian community after Serar Moon, obviously. But now it's Gatotkacha CC coming in from the side of IGN, and yet to come, we're gonna see a lot of picks also from the side of team Blue. I just forgot their name, sorry guys, I didn't saw that. And now we're gonna see Hylos as well as CC. Valir. 2 crowd control, 2 chain CC in a same game with the Lapu Lapu. Wow. I feel like this team also getting a good draft into their side. They have done the homework properly, and they banned the Lancelot, they banned the Fanny, 2 important picks of Respect, and also the 1-1 taken out, because you all know that Aaron the Creator right nowadays prioritizing the 1-1 more than the Irithel and the Granger. But we're gonna see the Farsa coming in by Witch.
Your team is banned.
Yeah, and that is a signature pick by Witch. Nobody in the ML community plays a meaner Farsa than Witch right here. He knows how to play. He has the widest hero pool as we talk about it. I mean, it's even a meme that how big Rich's hero pool is, and it's bigger than the Milky Way as they talk about it. But yeah, Mirio on that CC, as Kid Bomba said, CC in this meta has no counters, and that is exactly being shown. And CC is already there, and you're picking a high loss. I mean, that is gonna be controversial. Along with the Valir, I mean, what is this combination? I mean, it is of course a hell experience for anybody who doesn't like CC. So the crowd control is wild if you're from Ocean Eyes. But hey, IGN, they are trying to get their way in, and they know they are confident. They know what they got to do. We all know about IGN. There's no introductions needed. Hot off the victory in Cash Clash. Now they're here to dominate, and they might just be the favorites to join in the LAN along with LCF. They have been had a big crowd, a big fan base, and of course, bigger than that is their entire legacy. They have been playing since the start of Mobile Legends in India, and it's been 8 or 9 years, honestly. So the experience, and as you said, Ash, which is the torchbearer of Indian MOBA esports, and he has represented us in the international scenario. While the other one might not come back, we have Witch as our leader, and look at that. Respect is gonna go with the Fedrin. As you said, Ash, he has the best retry in Indian community, and honestly, with the Fedrin, it is really hard to miss the retry. So what is Ocean Eyes gonna do? They know exactly what they're up against, and that is gonna be the surprise factor they have, because they know their opponents, but the opponents, IGN, do not know where Ocean Eyes come from. So that is gonna be their pick right here. That is gonna be their advantage. So can they get up on it is the question. And look at that. It is actually gonna be an assassin. I mean, that is a great choice if you're trying to take out Witch. But there's respect as well if you have to think about it. And the Ling, well, he might just work in this situation because he can escape with those 4 blades right here. Aaron going with the signature Granger as well. I mean, there's no introductions needed with how good Aaron plays this Granger right here, Ash.
Of course, I mean, you ban everything. You ban the Irithel, you ban the 1-1, but you in the end you ban that Amon. Why? I mean, okay, if they could have went for a Ling ban, I would have appreciated, because you know what, Respect also played Ling, but you didn't ban the Granger, one of the signature pick of Aaron the Creator. If it is stock TZ, and if it is Aaron the Creator, these guys should be not given that Granger pick, because these guys with the Granger have a lot of confidence and they can melt you down in the late game as well. And if you have seen a lot of games of IGN, even IGN is falling down in a lot of games, Aaron the Creator's Granger will stand strong. He will just play till the end. He will try his best to make up for the game, even though the game is going out of the hand. And now it is here, guys. We are into the Land of Dawn for the game number 1 of the second game of tonight. Actually, the last game of tonight, as well as the last game of round of 64. That is Team IGN versus Ocean Eye. And IGN is going into the red side, and Ocean Eye is into the blue side. And this is MEX FEAI Grand Fest Season 1. I welcome you all for the stream. I hope you guys already done the subscribing thing to our channel, also following our Instagram as well as other social handles. Like the stream. Do let me know in the comment section whom you are supporting, IGN or Ocean Eye. And don't forget to share the stream to your friends, because this is the what will boost our morale, because your support is something which always makes us yap a lot. Yep, guys.
Wow.
So we are already, the poke started in the jungle, we can see. And I
mean, the Valir, I mean, Ash, the Valir is definitely great. It can stop the Fedrin, so indirectly I think Ocean Eyes just picked the counter for Fedrin right here on Respect. But hey, there is the support coming in, as we saw in the Little Wanderer as well. There was Fedrin who actually got stunned by the Valir, and there was Pasa, which who just stole the Little Wanderer. So even if you try to counter one of their players, there's just so much of synergy, and these guys, we have been playing for so long. I mean, we have seen LCF, they have been changing their lineups quite a bit, but these guys have been sticking together, and they have had their fair share of losses, but they have made it through. They have done the beautiful connection. So synergy, when it matters, that is there in IGN. The synonym for synergy might just be IGN, and look at that. All 4 members are already ready with Gatut Kacha and Mirio. They are trying to zone out Ling as far as possible so that it's an easy, smooth, clean turtle take by Respect. And already we can see that Ling is in such a big condition. What blood coming in? Pasta just blowing the air out of Ling. There's going to be the second as well. Turtle falling in the hands of IGN as CC takes Hylos back in the background. There's just no thing happening right now as Ling is going to go down, and this is going to be an easy blue buff take as well. Straight as we go in, Respect gets the blue buff, and Ling without the buff, what are you going to do? There's so much CC, so it's going to be Gatut Kacha actually getting out. Zhaozen goes out with a slither of HP. Clean, smooth, and professional as IGN go in 2-0 with the turtle take, and Aaron taking out almost all of the gold in the bottom lane as well. And look at that, just as I talk about it, CC and Pasta, the duo of Mirio and Witch, are going to take out the mid laner as well. So much of action happening right now. That is crazy, Ash.
Turning table moment for both these sides, and those actions, I will tell you that each and everybody of IGN side is right now having their comfort pick or their signature pick. Other than Respect Squadron, I feel like Mirio's is OP with the CC. Zhaozen is known for the Gatot, and Aaron is known for his Granger. Ling is right now going for the Tempest of Blade. There are 4 members waiting, as well as Moscow entering with the SOD. AOG missed there, as well as Fredrin will be finding a kill onto the Ling. Forza coming in, which will be getting onto the Moscow, and a double will be secured onto the Hylos. 3-man down, and this is 6-0. IGN just started a fight. Not a fight, a war actually, a dominating war, and the domination is clearly being shown here because it's 6-0 the score, and they have a 5k goal lead in just 4 minutes of the game.
5k goal lead in 4 minutes. That has to be some kind of a record. I mean, we saw Dhakusena doing the same, the record timing win, but this is IGN showing us such dominance. And DY, or should I say Diddy? Okay, that is a great name. Diddy right there escaping with almost a slither, 1 HP right here. And this is just such a bad moment as Mirio has the best XP laner right now, and that is going to mean pure domination coming in. As we saw last game as well, Dhakusena Jazz was dominating in the EXP, and it seems like it is definitely the EXP meta, as whichever EXP laner shines, that is where your team shines as well. And look at Ling, he is having such a trouble moment, even securing his own buffs in the jungle. Feather Airstrike doing so much of damage. Hylos looks like literally a person made out of thermocol, because he cannot survive the wrath. And Aaron the Destroyer slowly farming it in. As you said, Ash, Kyle, Aaron, these guys are made out of the same metal. They know they can just farm in, and come at late game, they are going to do so much of damage that their team is going to get literally carried. And look at the bravest fighter being used defensively. EOT is not going to let him run away, Ash.
OP engage coming in by IGN side. Ling right now engaging there. Will be finding a kill on the Vicious. The first kill coming out for the Osenai. Also Valor managed to clear it down there, but now the curtain call is joined, as well as nice try. DD is right now running away, but will be chased down by the Star Boy, and there you go. You'll be finding a kill onto the Hylos, and Ling managed to escape all these things with a hefty HP there into his mark. But now you're gonna say that Team IGN are literally showing their aggressive nature gameplay, because this rotation they did from the beginning, I never seen this type of IGN coming in. This is the new IGN guys, who are the champions of one tournament, and now they're back with this rotation, this mindset that they are here to win the game, to take on the victory, to bring up the crown for themselves. All these times into the elite leaderboard. Now they're the mythic leaderboard team. So right now they are pushing themselves. And Fraser's Praise comes in. Glorious Pathway popped up, which will be taking high lock there. Valir managed to take down Fred, and it's a shutdown onto the Fred. With the rest strikes comes in, it's a double for Rich. Now he'll going for a triple. Tempest of Blade will be hauled away with the CC coming off right. And in the ground, giving the final blow. Zozen will not be stopping himself for getting a kill there. Everyone will have a share. And Zozen will be the one giving that final blow as well. And now the DD as well as Galaxy will be the only one surviving there. Actually, DD got down, resurrected back, will be coming again into the map and maybe get deleted down once again. This is the execution right now going on by the IGN side. This synergy, this rotation, everything is proving one thing, that the grinding has done very well. And now he will come in, he will go out. The Rhapsody walks when the Aaron, the creator, the god, is playing the goal lane. And he is having the Granger, the bullet man, into his hand. And now you go for another fight. Without any...
Bam!
Oh my goodness, double for coming out for the Granger. Actually, it's a triple. He got the Mega onto the Valid and then it was a double for the creator. Everybody is right now having their OG heroes and they are proving themselves why they're best with his heroes. Mega kill will be secured by CCS. Rude mentioned, as me also told you a lot of times, it is not only the Kid Bomba global best EXP, also Indian best EXP laner, and he told that you should not spare a CC in a trap. Otherwise, you will accumulate it for yourself or you'll ban it. But now the CC, the Starboy, Mirio is doing hell a lot. Skypiercer,
oh my god,
there. Utility will be coming out by the Versa. Everybody is synchronized in a way that IGN is right now just giving the terror vibes onto Ocean Eye. The Ocean Eye is actually fading down with the tornado created by IGN at this moment. Getting there onto the hand of legendary from Aaron, the creator, the god, will be securing another double onto the Moscow. No need of Lord when you can finish up the game with the inhibitors falling down in the mid. Okay, in the meantime, Respect managed to clear up the Lord there, but now IGN about to finish it. Bravest Fighter comes in, comes the glorious pathway, but there you go, Aaron, the creator will be finding a kill. I told you, you will come out, you will be taken down. Right now, the mindset is totally clear by IGN.
Oh my god, you talk about it. This is absolute drama, absolute boom bomb happening at the eye of the Tiger. And look at that, once again, somebody's gonna get busted down. Make it 2. Is it gonna be 3 is the question. Ling jumping in the middle of everybody. Does he think he can survive? Nobody can when IGN is playing like this. The creator, as we see the freeze, the swag, and there's the battle as well coming in. There's just a slither of hope for Team Ocean Eyes to do something. But with the Lord coming in, down comes the hopes and dreams of Ocean Eyes in doing anything against the legacy and the power of IGN.
Okay, that was a Chaklutak moment for Adam the Creator. What they say in the Mizoram, Chaklutak. And the Maniac just got concluded by him. The that was a hella quadra kill, what they say. And you know what? This is what the god is. You banned his Irithel, you banned his 1-1, but the god got his godly power. That is a Granger. You should not give Adam the Creator his Granger, Kyle his Harith, and you can say Stark TZ his Irithel. If you guys are giving these 3 heroes to these 3 goal laners, you guys are busted down easily. You guys are doing your own death ceremony in their hand. And now the Chocos and everything is explaining that how dominative IGN was in this match. 26-4. The match got into a late phase. IGN comes late, but they managed to compensate that time as well. I was getting why IGN is coming late. It's getting late. I have other walks as well. But then they just thought about me that, okay, Ash, we'll compensate it. We will just clear it out as soon as possible. And now we'll be going into the second game. And as I saying you, no doubt it will be a 2-0. What do you think? Ocean Eyes, do you think they're going to give a comeback here? A redemption phase will come on? A redemption arc? A retaliation phase for the side of Ocean Eye? If they're wanting it, they need to stop 2 buddies, and that one from the EXP side is a Starboy, and one from the gold side is the God. So whom do you think? Do they stop them and come back in the necessary position to take on the victory, to go on to the Swiss stage. And here we are for the draft, guys. Roots, please take
Oh
over the
my
draft.
God.
As we can see, the ban is on. It will be Witch going for the first ban.
I mean, nobody can stop an IGN if it's on this mark. Last time I saw such a dominating IGN was way back in 2016 when IGN were on top. And honestly, you can see it again. This is prime IGN all over again. They have been there, they have grinded it out for more than a year, and now they are back. They are at the top of their games. And you talk about Aaron the Creator on the gold, you talk about MEA on the side lane, but you also have to talk about Zausen, Respect, and with the trio, the deadly trio, who know how to play. And IGN so far have not put a foot wrong anywhere on the map. Every skill has meaning, every skill is used for perfection, as I saw in the previous match as well. AOG being used to secure kills even, and of course MEA using that yo-yo tie-up to tie Ling with Hyla so that Ling cannot escape. These are some superior tactics being used by IGN, which a lot of teams do not even think of and do not have the time to think of because they haven't played together as much as IGN has. They haven't done the grind as much as IGN has. As Sachin Tendulkar must said, once you give 10,000 hours to something, you become somebody who is unstoppable, and that is IGN right now in all its glory. So for Ocean Eyes to do something as big as take out IGN right now, that is gonna be next to impossible. But hey, Ocean Eyes, if anyone can, they have to try, they have to give it their all, because when you are faced with the biggest of treasuries in life, that is where you find this courage, you find the strength, and if nothing, you're gonna gain tremendous experience out of it to do something great over here. When we talk about the drafting scenario, we can already see the CC, the Baxia, as well as Sakura right here has been banned out by IGN. But hey, YSS was left open, and YSS is gonna get picked up at the hands of Respect. That is something which they should have respected heavily as Ocean Eyes. But hey, Ocean Eyes are gonna go once again. What seems like they're gonna go for another assassin pick right here, Lancelot. And Lancelot can kind of work against the YSS, but hey, it is down to the macros. It is down to the micros, and that is where IGN shines. They have outclassed Ocean Eyes in those departments. So they have to find something here. How to stop that mid duo is the main thing. The mid trio is the main killing point or the main poison which IGN have. After that, it is all cleanup work for Aaron. As we saw, when Aaron is playing, it's as beautiful as music being sung by the best musicians in the world. That is how I would term it. He's not just the gold standard, he is the standard here in this question. But look at that. Once again, you are giving Witch Fasa and you're giving Zausen his favorite tank. That is going to be the Gatur Kacha. This is not the Mahabharat, but oh my god, is this going to be a Maha doom for the opponents if they do not come up with something of a counter here, Ash?
Of course, I mean, you know what? Respect getting the Ishan Shin is also a trade, big trade done by IGN now. Even though they lost the Lancelot, doesn't matter because they got Gatot Kacha and Witch with the Farsa. So three, you can say, trademark picks has been done by the side of IGN once again. And CC being banned out this time from the side of IGN, I feel like maybe MEA is trying for the Uranus for himself, or he can go with the lot. Esmeralda is open though, and don't forget he is also a good player with the Lapu Lapu in his hand. So a lot of things are there for the Starboy. 5 of them, other than, I mean, Zozen. Okay, Zozen doesn't have a wider hero pool, but these 4 guys have a lot wide hero pool, and they can eventually bring up those heroes anytime they want. So this is how, I mean, things works. I mean, they ban the Granger this time. Where do you want to go? I mean, Moscow banned, Granger banned, Viruthal is banned though. So is he planning for something else? Is he gonna go for the Nathan pick here? Maybe kind of work as well. Chin being there will actually hefty pick coming out from Ocean Eyes. They kind of give a
There's
little bit
also the
of
Claude.
to the side of IGN. Of course, he can go for the Claude as well, but the Claude can easily get, countered down by a Bruno. As I take the name of the devil got appeared there. But now with the Aegis, a Bruno with the Aegis. Oh my goodness, Mirio. And what happened with this guy? You have a Lancelot, they'll go with the crowd control, and it's a Phobius coming in. And with the Lancelot dashes there, there will be a lot of Infernal Pursuits. My goodness, we're gonna see a double slam burger play here, because the EXP laners will be there in both lanes. A Ruby will be prioritized in the goal, and the Phobius will be prioritized in the EXP. It is a sandwich meta coming up from the side of IGN.
It's not a burger ass. It's not a sandwich ass. It's a burger play coming in. Honestly, because there's someone this witch in the middle of it all. To go with the feathered airstrike, hot sauce on top of everything. So it is gonna be interesting to see. The goal lane Ruby has been picked by Aaron, the creator, and that is something which a lot of teams have played. This is kind of the Filipino meta we are seeing right now in the Indian Mobile Legends scenario. So the YSS mid, and you get gold Ruby as well. And Ruby in the goal lane can cause a lot of trouble for the Bruno, because Bruno cannot burst MMs down. Ruby, unlike other MMs, is not fragile, is not scared of the bouncing balls of Bruno, who do so much of damage. The Grok is a great pick here, but hey, against this team, it will be really hard to counter that, because YSS has the immune as well, and Faster can just fly away with wings by wings. So it is going to be a match point game. Can Ocean Eyes do something? How deep is their ocean is the question, because they have to dig down deep as the Mariana Trench to get this victory from the hands of IGN right here.
Of course. And here we are for the game number 2 in this BO3 series between Team IGN versus Team Ocean Eyes. And let me tell you guys, this is a do or die set for Ocean Eyes and a match point for the IGN. If they're winning this game, they'll be straight away get a ticket for the Swiss stage and maybe compete in the LAN as well. Because this is MEA FEAI Grand Fest Season 1. It's not just a MOBA 5v5 game. It will have an esports festival with other games as well, and it will be a LAN in the final. So 8 teams, top 8 teams from the Swiss stage will be selected for the LAN, and IGN is a big contender for it, if you will ask me.
Definitely so. I mean, everybody and even the fans are awaiting the entry of IGN. Last LAN, they weren't there, but this LAN, they are prepared and they actually want to get themselves this trophy. So LCF, you are in danger, and if IGN are playing in this fashion, well, oh well, this is gonna be an immense competition, and the synergy work is pretty deadly, honestly. Look at that, Zalzin already clearing out that XP crab for Mirio right here. It is gonna be a question who's gonna secure it, but of course it is gonna be Mirio. He doesn't miss a lot, and that is gonna be a tough competition for Lancelot, because that victory is gonna be important against the YSS, against Respect. Well, that is a big mammoth Herculean task as we talk about it. IGN, unlike the first time, they are kind of playing it safe, but Fasta moving into the bottom lane is the question. Okay, she's just gonna go there and try to stop the farm of Bruno. That is once again another smart move, guys, so that your other goal laner, your opponent goal laner, doesn't get much farm. So these small tactics is what makes IGN great. They do not have any special powers. These are the things which matter. Knowing the game inside and out, and of course when you're playing the game for 9 years plus, this is how you know how to take things into hands. The Feather Airstrike isn't gonna be there in the moment, so for now Evil Larry is gonna have his life spared as the turtle just spawns in to the land of Dawn, the first turtle of the game, and Lucian might just be in trouble because she has been stunned away as Feather Strike misses it by just a little mark. But first blood off camera has been taken. Mirio gets taken down, so better start for Ocean Eyes right here. The first blood in the hands, and this might be Kaneki trying to steal that turtle right here, but Respect is there with the steal as well. And Garutkasa taunting 2 people at a time. This is gonna be faster, getting the kill and the revenge. The turtle goes to IGN, and IGN know how to stop the tempo, how to maintain it, and how to keep it going for their own side.
Of course, the retrees clutch. You know, I told you he's one of the greatest retreat holder in India, and he's actually done a lot of things like this. Therefore, I named him the retreat god. After Serad Moon, obviously, because Serad Moon is right now also clutching retreat from Respect. So therefore, Serad is the first, and second will be Respect. But now is the thing that they prioritize the turtle here, neutral objective for themselves, even a kill as well. They got the trade here. Mountain Chakra comes in once again, and Jushin went for the Crimson Bacon, but the position was not well planned.
Yeah.
So he will be taken down eventually. And now it's time for a gank on the Badang's lane. They kind of freeze the wave there. No, they're not gonna freeze the wave, but they'll come back. Phantom Execution comes in, as well as the fly will be there, which will not be going for engage here. That's a nice call, because you know your jungler's ult is already over. It's in the cooldown right now. You should not take an engage once again. Even though the Phantom Execution comes in a wrong path into the jungle of yours, you should take your time to rebuild, to have a cooldown onto your skills, and then come back once again onto the fight. But still now, 2-1 is the score. They are having the upper hand here. But Ruby, okay, getting chased down by the... Okay, it was actually a bait there. And it is actually MEA, the star boy, going against that... Oh my goodness, Lancelot bust down there, Grok being there with a... Okay, the flickers comes in. He doesn't want to take a engage. He just want to go back into the safer zone. That was actually a nice decision. And now it will be a free uncontested turtle for IGN.
Oh, wow. I mean, the sort of mental prowess you need to actually bait things out. Even MEA was low, but he decided to bait it out, and that just resulted in a free turtle as Kaneki got taken out on that Lancelot. And there's going to be the feather race track as well, with MEA jumping on top, and there's just nothing with Ocean Eyes can do. And honestly, I would say their take on this game is not quite unfair, because if I'm Ocean Eyes, I would be chilling right now. I wouldn't try to over-engage and dismiss my chances of coming back into the game, because I have the Lancelot, I have the Bruno, and I have the Grok and Badang to get me those sets. So there's no point in engaging out of your turn and losing too many fights, because we know no turrets means there's more chances for IGN to close this out as quickly as possible. And look at that, one more wild shot coming in with the fist crack as well, and 2 people stuck. But where is the damage going to come from? Zushin doesn't have enough damage. It's resulting in a killing spree from YSS right here. Respect gets the double, and that is exactly how IGN react. They react, they wait, and they wait for your chance of error, and they're gonna strike with their terrors in mind. Look at that, Lancelot getting taken away just as easily. That is one of the most mobile heroes in Mobile Legends, guys, and even he does not have an escape from the clutches of IGN.
When the new build of Lancelot is kind of utility, you know that. I mean, the Brute Force and the Queen Wings, actually an utility build. Still, this Lancelot is falling down because of the damage spike right now IGN have into their hand. You can see the build here. Actually, he's not going for the utility build. He's right now bringing up maybe endless battle for himself after the War Axe. I feel so. But now let's go for that. Or a Hunter Strike can comes in as well. Feather Ray Strike, mega kill for Witch there. What a start. I mean, this is a dreamy start in the do or die game for the opponent, but a dreamy start for a match point game for yourself.
Definitely true. And what to say about Witch? That was literally a nuclear bomb being sold, and it is gonna be a lot of action coming in, but Lancelot is gonna have no luck at all. He is better be miss a lot, because this is Respect on the retributions, and this guy does not miss anybody, not even his ex-girlfriend right here, guys, because he is in action. And Thousand once again gonna catch the Zulkin in a bad place. Of course, this is gonna be the end. MEA getting the slam dunk in. And Ash, what do you have to say about so much of action spewing out? Honestly, there's just nothing which Ocean Eyes can do to counter this kind of movement from IGN.
Of course, the synergy, the coordination is good. Heavy Charge comes in once again. This time, I engage coming out for Ocean Eyes. Mountain Shocker from the behind. The back door is open, and the Wei Shenqin is going in as well. The Sky Piercer Shock is on, so the Lancelot will be taken out. He doesn't have a puncture. They are unstoppable for the Yi Shenqin and unstoppable for the Witch as well. 2-man down with 3-man on at this moment for Ocean Eyes, and the tiers are falling down. Macro, everything being prioritized by the side of IGN at this moment. If something can help them down is to hold the game, to not engage again and again onto the IGN. Probably if they're gonna hold the game, they might get to a victory scene here, but I'm not sure if they can hold it or not.
Oh, look at the damage from which those are nuclear bombs being stuck, and somehow Zushin is gonna escape with the luck of his life right here. But what is gonna happen next is the question. Can Ocean Eyes actually find a decent opening? Because so far, throughout game 1 and 2, they haven't been able to get even one team fight win here. So it is a matter of concern. Ocean Eyes are feeling the clutches, the depths of IGN right here. This is what happens when you face a team of mythic standards. So Ocean Eyes, well, they have to fight, and they have nothing to lose. So when you have nothing to lose, you have everything else to win. So why not go for anything here and try to get at least something, at least a few kills, or at least a few turrets in the background. But look at Ruby. Oh my god, Aaron the creator right now is creating opportunities out of nowhere, Ash.
Of course, mid lane now getting prioritized by the IGN side. We'll be getting a tier in the second as well. And I mean, you have the CC for yourself, but you can say the outplay is too much here. The damage is too much here. The level difference is too much. That they cannot even coping up with the scenes. Whenever they're engaging, they're kind of losing the fights. This is because of the level difference. 11 level of Lancelot is right now there, and if you will see 15 is already being the Yi Shenqin is already being there in the 15 level now. Heavy Charge comes in once again. Grok is going for the engage. He doesn't have a flicker at this moment. Will be taken out easily by Witch. It's a monster kill coming on, and there you go. The Lord is being into the mid side, and the placing is not there. I feel like 11 minutes this game will be going in. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
The Lancelot will be getting a kill on the hand, on Witch, but now a double will be secured by Respect. Going inside, might take a triple here because Bruno, okay, he managed to take the inhibitor though, is not a triple. Lord is standing at the front of the base, and only 3 members are there. Grok with a wall, managed to divert the Lord, giving a lot of time for, okay, the engage coming in. AOG it is. 3-man caught down. Ruby will be finding a kill on the Grok. It is a legendary. But falls down as well.
Wipe out.
And this is IGN entering the Swiss stage with a 2-0 clean sweep onto Ocean Eyes.
Oh my lord, that was signature IGN once again. I mean, no matter how many times I talk about it, that is going to be the end of story. I mean, Lancelot did try, as I was talking about, did try to throw caution to the wind and get at least one kill. He got the revenge of a Witch, but hey, there was his brother, the Respect, getting in and literally demanding respect from Ocean Eyes, getting almost a triple kill here, getting the turret and finishing the match. He's like, okay, buddy, you can take rest. Don't even bother to come in, because I'm going to finish this match before you even respawn. 9 minutes, 45 seconds for the first match, and 10 minutes, 33 seconds for the second match. 18-2 is the scoreline, and I'll leave it to all of you audience to judge what to say about this match. The analysis, there's not much to say. 38%, 32%, Witch and Respect, the duo is there. It is almost comparable to FEAI right here, as the synergy is unparalleled, and there's just so much little to talk about what can be done when you're facing such an unstoppable force right here. So IGN are going to be making it to the Swiss stage, along with Taku Sena, along with LCF, along with Zohunt, and a lot more big teams. So as I can see, Swiss stage is looking rather yummy. isn't it, Ash?
Of course, and it is actually a statement being done by the side of IGN that even if you're banning all the goal laners for Aaron, you can go with a Ruby as well. He banned the Granger deliberately by himself, went for the Ruby, and the sandwich meta did work against the Ocean Eyes here. And they managed to take on the victory. Not only a victory, it was actually a dominating victory by the side of IGN. They just lashed out everything. And the last lord, I mean, the first lord was the last lord. That's what I say. They managed to take the crown down there. And now it's time to wrap up the round of 64 as well as this evening, because we are here on to the end part of the stream, which is actually the saddest part for me and
Yeah.
you as well as for the viewers, because all the actions will be end here and we will be coming back. I'm not sure because the schedule has not been released yet, but I feel like next month we'll be there. Not this month will not be there because it's obviously, I mean, last of August. So we will be there
Yeah.
in September and we'll be meeting you all, guys. So I'll let Roots to finish it up for all of you with our beautiful sponsors name and obviously MEA X FEAI Grand Fest Season 1. This is obviously one of the greatest tournament India will ever, I mean,
Witness.
visualize, or you can say, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
But yeah,
let's see.
guys, as talked about it, yes, we are not releasing the dates just yet because we want you guys to demand it. We want you guys to be hyped about it. And out of nowhere, we are gonna strike, as said, wake me up when September starts. Because it is gonna be when the Swiss stage starts, and you can see how great these teams are playing. Wouldn't you want to see the unstoppable force of IGN versus the impenetrable defense of LCF and a lot more big teams as we go on to it? So hey, the LAN event is coming, and come at September, we will know who are the top 8 teams who are gonna make it on their way to the beautiful city of Aswal in Mizoram at the Ardentahuma Hall on the 16th to the 18th of October. That is going to be a wild kind of an event where there's going to be so much of action, so much of esports, because it is literally the festival fiesta of esports right here. BGMI is going to be played side by side along with FC football on both PC and mobile. Yes, we are not going to discriminate. And there's, of course, going to be chess and Dota 2 as well. So the whole strategical mastermind is going to be complete. Of course, this mastermind has been organized with a lot of care, and that is why we got to thank TTS for their complete management and production, along with, of course, our sponsors for the whole event. It is going to be Vista, the official developers of Mobile Legends in India, and of course, CK Hyundai, along with our internet sponsors. It is going to be Next Gen, who have done all of the internet work as well. Seamless performance, and we are going to see a lot more classic performance from all these teams. So thank you everyone for joining in. We'll be waiting for you guys to drop in live because there's just way more to come. If you have seen so much, this is just 10% of what is going to come at. So come back to see you guys live. So till then, we are going to say from everybody at MEA X FEAI Grand Fest, a happy Ganesh Chaturthi for everybody and a lot more festivities as we are going to take some time off and be back right when you need it, right in the moments of the festival's ending. We are going to surprise you with back-to-back bang-on action. This has been Roots Official. Along with me has been Ash TC, and we have had a pleasure of casting for all of you guys live right now. So thank you. Have a great evening and the greatest of the rest of August. Thank you guys and have a good night.